Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. Welcome to another episode of our series on the signs of the last days. Today, we dive deep into one of the most profound topics in Islamic eschatology, the coming of Imam Mahdi. This is a subject filled with hope, guidance, and warnings for the believers. Make sure to stay until the end, like this video, and subscribe to our channel for more content on faith and the signs of the hour. Let's begin. Section 1. Who is Imam Mahdi? The concept of Imam Mahdi is rooted in the teachings of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. His name will be Muhammad ibn Abdullah, a descendant of the Prophet through his daughter Fatima and her sons, Hassan or Hussein. Mahdi means the guided one, derived from the Arabic word hidayah, meaning guidance. He is not just a name but a title, signifying that Allah has guided him to lead humanity toward justice and truth. Imam Mahdi is described as the last of the minor signs of the Day of Judgment, a bridge between the minor and major signs. His role is monumental, to restore justice in a world filled with oppression and tyranny. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The world will not come to an end until a man from my family, whose name will be like mine, rules over the Arabs, filling the earth with justice as it was filled with injustice." This hadith, found in the collections of Abu Dawud and Tirmidhi, gives us hope that no matter how dark the world becomes, Allah will send a leader to guide us. Mahdi will not be a prophet or a messenger but a righteous leader, an imam for the Muslim Ummah. His coming will herald a time of peace and prosperity, but it will also signal that the major signs of the Day of Judgment, like the appearance of Dajjal, are near. Section 2. The Hadiths about Mahdi. The belief in Imam Mahdi is firmly established in authentic hadiths. While the Quran does not explicitly mention Mahdi, over 20 reliable hadiths in the collections of Bukhari, Muslim, Abu Dawud, and Tirmidhi confirm his coming. For example, in Sahih Muslim, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "If there were only one day left in the world, Allah would lengthen that day until a man from my family, whose name is like mine, comes to fill the earth with justice." Abu Dawud dedicates an entire chapter to Mahdi, emphasizing his significance. These hadiths are so clear that believing in Mahdi's coming is considered part of our faith in the unseen and the Day of Judgment. Denying his appearance contradicts the Sunnah and weakens one's belief in the Prophet's words. The hadiths also describe Mahdi's physical traits, a broad forehead, a straight nose, and a resemblance to the Prophet, peace be upon him. He will be of medium height and have a radiant face, inspiring trust and love among the believers. These descriptions help us recognize the true Mahdi and distinguish him from impostors. Section 3. Mahdi's lineage and roots. Mahdi will be a direct descendant of the Prophet, peace be upon him, through Fatima. Most Sunni scholars believe he will come from the lineage of Hassan ibn Ali, while some Shi'a traditions hold that he will descend from Hussein. Regardless, his connection to the Prophet's family underscores his nobility and spiritual authority. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said in a hadith recorded by Tirmidhi, "Mahdi is from my progeny, from the children of Fatima." This lineage is a sign of Allah's favor, as the Prophet's family was chosen to carry the light of guidance. Mahdi's noble roots will inspire the Ummah to rally behind him, uniting Muslims under one banner. Section 4. The Transformation of Mahdi. One of the most inspiring aspects of Mahdi's story is his transformation. He will begin as an ordinary person, unaware of his destiny. A hadith in Ibn Majah states that Allah will rectify Mahdi in a single night, granting him wisdom, courage, and righteousness. This teaches us that Allah can transform anyone into a vessel of guidance, no matter their past. The companions of the Prophet, like Umar ibn al-Khattab and Khalid ibn Walid, were once far from faith but became pillars of Islam. Similarly, Mahdi's journey from obscurity to leadership reminds us that Allah's mercy and guidance are boundless. This gives hope to every believer striving to improve. Section 5. The world before Mahdi's arrival. Before Mahdi appears, the world will be in chaos. Hadiths in Abu Dawud describe a time of widespread injustice, tyranny, and despair. Corruption will dominate, and the Ummah will face trials like never before. This dark period will make Mahdi's arrival a beacon of hope. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The earth will be filled with injustice and oppression, but then a man from my family will come to fill it with justice and equity." This contrast between darkness and light emphasizes Mahdi's mission to restore balance and revive the spirit of Islam. Section 6, Mahdi's emergence in Mecca. Mahdi will be born in Medina but will flee to Mecca to escape persecution. A hadith in Abu Dawud narrates that he will seek refuge near the Kaaba, where people will recognize his qualities and pledge allegiance to him, despite his reluctance. This humility is a key trait of the true Mahdi. He will not proclaim himself as the guided one, the Ummah will choose him. His emergence will provoke the wrath of corrupt rulers, who will send an army to attack him. However, Allah will intervene, causing the earth to swallow this army in the valley of Beta, between Mecca and Medina. This miracle will be a divine sign confirming Mahdi's identity, silencing doubters and false claimants. Section 7, Beware of false Mahdis. The Prophet, peace be upon him, warned us about impostors who will claim to be Mahdi. In a hadith in Sahih Muslim, he said, "Before the hour, there will be liars claiming to be Mahdi." The true Mahdi will not seek leadership or boast about his status. Anyone who declares themselves Mahdi is a deceiver. The divine sign of the army's destruction at Beta will distinguish the true Mahdi. Until this event occurs, no one can claim to be Mahdi with certainty. Believers must remain cautious and rely on authentic knowledge to avoid being misled. Section 8, Mahdi's role and achievements. Mahdi's mission is to unite the Muslim Ummah and establish justice. He will rule for 7 years, according to a hadith in Abu Dawud, during which the earth will flourish. The Prophet, peace be upon him, described him as a generous leader who will distribute wealth to the poor without counting it, as narrated in Sahih Muslim. His army will face trials, including battles against the Romans in Dabiq, a region in Syria. A hadith in Sahih Muslim states that a Muslim army from Medina will confront the Romans, leading to a great victory and the conquest of Constantinople. This period will be a golden era for Islam, marked by peace, prosperity, and unity. Section 9, Mahdi and the Major Signs. Mahdi's appearance will precede the major signs of the Day of Judgment. The first is the emergence of Dajjal, the false Messiah. Mahdi will lead the Muslims against Dajjal but will be unable to defeat him. A hadith in Sahih Muslim narrates that Isa ibn Maryam, Jesus, peace be upon him, will then descend to kill Dajjal, fulfilling the second major sign. Mahdi will recognize Isa as a prophet and follow him in prayer, demonstrating his humility. This alliance will mark the culmination of Mahdi's mission, as the world prepares for the final events leading to the hour. Section 10, The Battle of Dabiq and Constantinople. The Battle of Dabiq is a pivotal event in Islamic eschatology. A hadith in Sahih Muslim states, "The hour will not come until the Romans camp at Dabiq." Mahdi's army, composed of the best Muslims from Medina, will triumph over the Romans, paving the way for the conquest of Constantinople. While some scholars debate the historical context of this hadith, its spiritual significance remains. Mahdi's leadership will inspire the Ummah to overcome great challenges, uniting them in faith and purpose. Section 11, Mahdi's legacy and the end of his rule. Mahdi's 7-year rule will be a time of unparalleled justice. He will lead prayers in Damascus, possibly at the Umayyad Mosque, and his followers will be under divine protection. However, his era will end with the appearance of Dajjal, signaling the transition to the major signs. Mahdi's legacy is one of hope and renewal. His coming reminds us that Allah never abandons his servants, even in the darkest times. By following the Sunnah and preparing our hearts, we can be among those who support Mahdi when he appears. Section 12, Lessons for Today. The story of Mahdi teaches us patience, trust in Allah, and the importance of knowledge. We must avoid false leaders and cling to the Quran and Sunnah. The trials before Mahdi's arrival are a test of our resilience and faith. Let us strive to be among the righteous who will stand with him. Brothers and sisters, this knowledge is a trust. Share this video with others to spread awareness about the signs of the last days. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more Islamic content. Your support helps us continue this mission. Closing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. May Allah guide us to the truth and make us steadfast in preparing for the Day of Judgment. Until next time, stay strong in faith and keep seeking knowledge. Subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Salam.